just your reaction to being signed to a contract with Ginebra, even though you're at third round. I'm sure you're happy.
Yeah, it's a dream come true for sure. I'm for sure blessed. Happy that the bosses and Coach Tim saw something in me, and I'm hoping to prove them right and prove it to myself too.
Can we just get your background? We heard you played for Ateneo, then you were
Yes, I played season 85 with Ateneo. That's when we won the championship, and then I spent the whole off season with them. And then 2 days before the season started, we were already doing our prep for NU, and then Coach Tapp pulled me into the office and said they gotta let me go. So
I'm sure it's tough.
Yeah, it was tough. Honestly, it was probably one of the hardest things I had to go through because I felt like I put so much to the team, and I had no choice. But I went home, and then when I was home, it was kind of hard for me because I wanted to be out there with my brothers playing.
So what happened when you came back home? Did you continue playing basketball?
Yeah, I went home from October, and then from then I was a varsity assistant coach for my public school close by to me, and then I was also training some high schoolers at this close by gym. So I was kind of working, but I was still working out I was planning to come back for the NPBL, and then I ended up coming back in February.
Then how did you decide to? What made you decide to enter the draft?
My plan was, even when I got cut, was to always enter the draft. I just wanted to play NPBL first until the draft in the meantime, and then that's when I just entered my name, I think June or something like that. So yeah, it was always the plan though, to play get drafted.
How were you able to be picked up by the NPBL team? What's the story there?
Well, I came here in February. I didn't have any offers to play anywhere, so I worked out with 6 different teams, and then I joined Pampanga, but I wasn't playing a lot. So during that trade deadline, I asked for a release, and then I joined Quezon City, and then Quezon City gave me more of an opportunity to play.
When you were selected as third round, did you still expect that you would go?
I didn't know what to expect because I know third rounders sometimes they don't sign. So it was a blessing for me, and I just knew that going into practice I had to play my best, and I'm just happy to be here. Really, it's a blessing.
So you still attended the practice?
Yes, I was still there at all the practices. So I had to take a break from my NPBL team, and I had to prioritize on that break.
Obviously, the game in town is the one where you were able to do this.
Yes, that was the game. Coach Tim gave me an opportunity, and I guess I capitalized on that, and I'm sure that's what they saw, and I'm happy that they were able to sign me. So.
Was there any expectations from the party
for them to sign me? I kind of had a feeling because I had a pretty solid game, and then of course all the social media, Facebook they kept talking about it. So I was kind of hoping that they would sign me, and then they did yesterday. So I'm extremely grateful.
So you're surprised
Yeah, I was surprised, and I was about to cry. I was like, wow, this is a dream come true, really. So I was just happy for that.
Are you looking for this opportunity in the BBA to prove yourself more, or is that issue with Ateneo already?
It was never an issue with Ateneo. I knew they had to do what they had to do, so there was no bad blood from me. But really, I feel like I already proved what I had to do in the NPBL with my stint with Quezon City. But I guess, yeah, I am hoping to prove to not just Ateneo, but everyone that I'm capable of playing. Yeah, they're both great coaches. It's crazy to me that for some reason every time play on a team in the Philippines. I'm always on like the best teams in the league: Quezon City, Ateneo. I mean, I could see Pampanga, Ateneo, and Ginebra. So it's really a blessing because both of them are great coaches, very detailed, and honestly, it's just a blessing to be able to learn from like two of the best coaches in the Philippines. So it's a big blessing for me.
Are you aware that on social media, I think some Ginebra fans are calling you like Scottie 2.0, something like that?
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
I saw that. Honestly, I was just honored to be in the same sentence with Scottie because I'm familiar with him. So just to be able to be mentioned like that and compared to that, that's great for me.
Do you think you play like Scott a bit?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen him play too much.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't seen him play too much, but I can from what the things that I have seen, the little things I've seen, I could say so a little bit. So.
You look like him too.
That's what they're saying. Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Wearing the
His old number.
Do you know that that's his old number?
I just found that out. So it's honestly kind of crazy for me. So it's a real honor though, because Scottie is such a great player and he's a good vet to me. So I'm hoping to learn from him a lot.
Scottie also showed a lot of aggressiveness in his way. Maybe trying to pattern your pass to just like that.
For sure. Learning from Scottie and especially all the vets. I'm trying to learn as much as I can and just also at the same time play the way I know I can play, and of course just take it step by step, day by day. So I'm trying to learn like that.
Of course, getting scouted by Ateneo and being considered for that program is an achievement in itself. Was there ever a doubt in the beginning where you were feeling something about getting during the draft?
A little bit. I was kind of scared a little bit. Like I didn't know if I was gonna fall in the draft, but I'm just happy that Coach Tim was able to see something in me. And then once they called my name, my stomach kind of dropped a little bit. I was like, wow, it's actually happening. So it was really just a blessing to see my name called, or hear my name called. Going to Ateneo?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure it had something to do because a lot of the Ateneans, they do really well in the draft, and they also got careers in the league. You look at the Nieto brothers and Tio, and they're all doing really well. So I'm sure that had something to do with it.
Today, Coach Tim has told us that it was during the draft combine when he was so he already said this.
Yeah, it's funny because going into the draft combine, I wasn't really sure like how the draft combine would work or if coaches were even looking. But in my mind, I was kind of like, I'm just gonna go out there and just do what I can. And I ended up playing really well, and I was just doing everything I was taught and playing my game. And I'm happy that Coach Tim was able to see that. So it was really nice.
Today, surprised that there was two.
You were surprised? Oh wow, that's crazy. That's nice. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was hearing things that maybe I would go late second round or maybe early third, but once my name started falling a little bit, it was a blessing that Coach Tim was able to see me and get me.